Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of the 6-day Back on Track series. Today I will be leading you through a full body stretch routine, so grab your props if need be and let's dive right in from a seated position. Let's begin to draw either half C's or full circles with the neck, alternating between each side. Inhale as the head drops back and exhale as the head drops forward. Now coming into a tabletop position, knees under the hips, wrists under shoulders, and moving through a few cat and cow stretches. As you inhale, arch the back, gaze up. As you exhale, round the spine, gaze at the belly button. Let's go through a few more rounds of these on our own. Alright. Next, lengthen out the right arm and the left leg off the mat, coming into a bird dog position. Begin to rotate the ankle and wrists, alternating directions while breathing normally. We are waking up the core as well over here by balancing and by engaging it. Alright, now let's place the left knee back down and begin to rotate the right arm backwards every time you exhale. Now let's switch direction forward. And release back to the center. Now lengthen the left arm and right leg out, beginning to rotate the wrist and ankle in alternate directions. Don't forget to switch sides or reverse that rotation. And now place the right knee back down and start to rotate the left arm backwards. And then rotate forward. And release back into the center. Now walk the hands back, sitting in Vajrasana. Let's move through a few side bends. Every time you lift an arm on an inhale, exhale, bend to the opposite side, using the other arm for support on the mat or floor. Continue on your own for a few more rounds. Perfect. Plant the palms and lift the knees off the mat, coming into a downward dog position. Choose to stay static or pedal the feet here on every exhale. Now staying static, take tiny steps towards the hands at the top of the mat. And let's move through 2 sun salutations. So as you inhale, hands and gaze go up, slide bend backwards, exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, take the right leg back, lunge. Exhale, left leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg forward for lunge. Exhale, left leg meets right. Inhale, back extension. Exhale, roll yourself back down to a full forward fold. Inhale, this time the left leg goes back for a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward. Exhale, right leg meets left. Inhale, back extension. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Now hop or step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, kick the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward for a low lunge, left knee down. Inhale, hands up to the sky and push the hips forward, creating a micro bend in the lower back area, only if it feels comfortable for your body. This stretch can be a little intense on the hip flexors and the lower back, so listen to your body and go as far as comfortable for you. Now bring the palms back to the mat, keep the left toes tucked or untucked, and start to push the hips back, straightening the right knee, flexing the right foot. You can choose to come on the fingertips here as well. Keep the buttocks away from the heels and high. Torso as close as comfort to the extended leg. Perfect. Now we're going to be moving into a dynamic version of these two stretches. Inhale, hands up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the palms or fingertips, half split. See that the knee isn't driving ahead of the toes in low lunge, and continue this movement on your own. Inhaling as the hands go up, exhaling as you come for a half split. All right, ending in a low lunge position. Plant the palms firmly and release into a pigeon pose, or rather adjust yourself into a pigeon pose. You can choose to stay high or low, whatever's comfortable for you. Feeling a great stretch in the gluteal area. Now, if you are in a resting pigeon posture, please lift the torso up and then grab the left foot with the left hand for a little quadricep stretch on the left leg. Come back into the center, plant the palms, lift off, back into downward facing dog. And preparing to repeat everything on the left leg now. Inhale, kick the left leg up. Exhale, step it forward for a low lunge. Right knee down this time. Inhale, hands up to the sky and push the hips forward, creating a micro bend in the lower back area. Now bring the palms back to the mat. Keep the right toes tucked or untucked, whatever's comfortable for you, and start to push the hips back, straightening the left knee this time, flexing the left foot, choosing to come on the fingertips here. Buttocks stay away from the heels. Half splits. Take the torso as close as comfort to the extended leg. Now preparing to come into a dynamic version of these two stretches. Inhale, hands up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the palms or fingertips, half split. Continue on your own for a few more rounds. Now release. and adjust yourself into a pigeon pose. Once again, choosing to stay as high or as low for a breath or two. All right, now bend the right knee, grab the right foot with the right hand for a little quadricep stretch on the right leg this time. Come back into the center. Plant the palms, this time lifting ourselves off into child's pose. Now we're going to be preparing to move through a modified upward facing dog on an inhale and exhale back to child's pose. Let's complete a few more rounds on our own, keeping that breathing pattern in mind. And now ending in a seated position, Vajrasana. Interlock the fingers behind you, palms facing the ceiling. Begin to push the chest forward and upwards towards the sky. Let's stay in this position. Keep breathing normally. And then begin to fold forward while you lift the arms towards the sky. Feel free to use a strap here if need be. All right, lift yourself up and release the feet from under you, coming into a butterfly position. Feet facing each other, grab the big toe with the index and middle finger at the bottom and thumb on the top. Take a big inhale and on an exhale, fold forward as far as you can go, keeping the legs where they are and relaxing the muscles. Stay here and breathe slow and deep. All right, lift yourself up and lie down completely on the back. Plant the palms on the mat, bend knees. And now begin to peel the spine off the mat, coming into bridge pose. Now only if you are comfortable, scoot the shoulder blades under the back to lift off a little higher, aiming to tuck the chin into the chest. And only when you're comfortable, interlock the fingers under the lower back and stay here. All right, release, grabbing both knees into the chest. And then dropping the knees to the left, torso twist to the right, right hand lengthened out. And gently repeat that onto the other side. Now let's take a little wider than hip width distance between the legs and begin to alternate between dropping each knee inwards on an exhale. All right. Come back into the center for an overall body stretch, interlocking the fingers above you, pointing the toes, and imagining somebody's pulling your legs and arms in the opposite direction. Keep stretching. Feel your belly pull towards the spine. And then gently release, coming into our final resting position, Shavasana. Drop the feet, palms facing the sky, body resting heavy on the mat. All awareness guided to the breath. Breathe slow and deep. Your exhalations need to be a little longer than the inhalations. Stay here for as long as you like. I hope you enjoyed moving with me today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. If this video helped you, I will see you soon. Namaste.